Hey you, welcome back to class. Are you ready to create something? Let's turn fabric into fashion. Grab your scissors and let's get started. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a new upload. Hi guys. So this video is actually very simple and very self-explanatory. We're just first off taking out the bobbin, the shuttle and the bobbin out of the machine. So if you look carefully, you can do this by yourself. So first off, we want to thread our bobbin. So I already wheeled a white thread prior to now, but just in case your bobbin is empty, you can still just first of all wrap your thread around it, like the way I wrap the black around the white, as you can see. So place it on this short iron pole that you can see on your machine. Okay, so you just want to place it there, then move it to the white flat round thing, then you pedal. So when you match your pedal, this is what you get. Okay, make sure you are moving the thread up down so that it can give like an even balance. Don't just hold the thread in one place. If not, at the end of the day, you just have your thread maybe at the top or at the bottom. Okay, so you want to be going up and down just like I did. And as also make sure that you're holding the thread tight. Okay, so whenever you are reading a thread, be it for a butterfly machine or whatever, that's you still need to requires you holding the thread. You just want to make sure that the thread is held tight. And also notice the way the thread is placed. Okay, don't turn it this way. You see this way I just turned it right now. Don't turn it this way, because if you do, the thread will be losing. This is it. See, the thread is losing now when you match your pedal. Okay, because it's facing directly to the plastic, that white plastic. So you want it to be on the other side. Okay, so let it be opposite the direction of the plastic, so that way it reels without losing. Okay, so then you achieve like a very smooth, neat finishing. Okay, so this is how you reel your thread, and then you just want to go ahead and place this thread back into your shuttle. Okay, so observe the way I'm fixing this thread back into the shuttle. Okay guys, it's very simple. It's very simple. I've had students that actually fix their bobbins the other way though. I think they fixed theirs clockwise. I fix mine anti-clockwise. So it doesn't really matter what way you fix yours, because I've noticed it sews regardless. But this is how I usually fix mine. So it goes straight this way. As you can see, the thread is going anti-clockwise, like it's not going towards your regular clock direction movement. It's going the other way, as though you're reversing time. Okay, as though you're counting down from 12, 11, 10, yeah, that way. So that's how I'm placing it right into the shuttle. Okay, so you place it this way, and then you want to put your thread through. There's like this hole right there, and then you fix it through and you bring it out through this other side, just as you can see. Okay, the keyhole there, the thread should be like that. And then if you want to fix it, please ensure that you are holding make sure that the bobbin and the shuttle is glued together by pulling this center thing in the shuttle. Okay, because if it's not together, your bobbin won't sit well, and then at the end of the day, you may see it falling out, your shuttle falling out from your machine. So you just want to pull just the way I pulled here. You see, that's what is holding the bobbin and the shuttle together. So you just fix it right inside, just like I did there. See, it's fixed already. So I'm just cutting off the excess thread, and then closing up the should I call it pigeonhole? The shuttle hole. Okay, so then you fix this right back. Okay, just exactly like this. Now I want to go ahead and fix our thread. So I have a big thread here, but if you have like a small thread, that's fine as well, because this machine is actually meant for a small thread. But I still use my big threads. You can always still use your big threads. That's like not an issue. But usually when I use my big threads, I just sit them at the back of the machine, because the small thread sits right here. It sits right here, okay, as you can see. But because it's a big thread, it won't stay, so I just keep it at the back of the machine, then put the thread round that. Okay, so that's where you fix your thread. And then you want to move straight. You see like there's an iron behind this. Okay, let me turn the machine so you can see that. Okay, you see there's like an iron right there, that one. So you just want to put the thread right into it. Okay, I don't know if you can see clearly. So you just want to fix the thread right into it there. Yeah, so it's in. Then you go around this, you come down. So usually they have like an arrow on your machine. You could also follow, or follow the arrow just as I'm also following. So then you go around this way like this. Okay, so you see this U arrow lets you know that you're doing a U-turn. Indeed, why they call machines cars. Okay, so this is like your U-turn. Okay, so I have a knob. There's a knob, two knobs rather, by the side of the machine, your right hand side. You see, so that's the first knob. There's another one beneath it. So you roll that first knob to bring this iron out from the second hole. So you just want to pass it through. Okay, you just pass it through and then come back down. Okay, once you come back down, you're going straight for the needle section. All right, we're almost there. You go straight for a needle section. Okay, so you cut your thread and then you fix your needle. So for this machine, the needle faces you. I know Butterfly and the other ones face the side, but this one, it faces you, so do not be confused. There's absolutely nothing wrong with your machine. So this is how it works. And then we just go in and out, and we pulled out the thread underneath. So yeah, you go. You're good to sew now. You're good to do whatever you want. But also, this machine comes with like different sets of tools, or feet rather. I keep calling it teeth. So that's what we use to remove the footer. Yes, so this is the footer for button hole. So if you want to fix it, there's also another knob there at the back that comes down. Okay, I want to show it to you. See it, that one you have up there. It brings your footer down and then it takes it up. Okay, so that's what controls it. Then this one underneath removes your foot. So you see, I just use that to pick it and use this to drop it. But I'm going to be changing like different foot, so you can actually see the foots that actually come with this small Butterfly electric machine. So it comes with like this is your button fixing foot. Like you can use this to fix your buttons. Then we have this one is I think your left and right footer, so you can sew on one side and sew on the other side as well. This is your regular sewing foot. Okay, but you can also do zigzag too sometimes. For you can do zigzag as well as sew straight. So this sews straight and it also does the zigzag. So you see, I just placed it now using that method I just showed you. So you use the one on top, like, okay, make sure you are positioning that exactly on the iron. Okay, now you drop, you pick. See, once you drop it, it picks it immediately. Then you use this, you pull, and it is out just like that. It's really simple, guys. So for this one, you notice that it has like two sections. So if you are sewing on the right side, you can just fix it on the right side. If you are sewing on the left side, you can fix it on the left side. So this actually also helps with fixing your zippers. You understand? Your zips. So you see, right foot, left foot. So you can sew on the left side, on the right side. That's your foot. Then this one does like your buttons. Yeah, it helps fixes your buttons. So the same thing, you just want to place it and see that, that. So really easy. And if you've come this far, I hope you've clicked the subscribers button and the notification bell, so you'll be notified every time we post. So I'm just going to fix the buttonhole foots. Okay, so the buttonhole foots comes with like different lines on it. So the lines help you to know what size of buttons you want to fix, and please make sure that you're fixing like the where the B is where faces up. Okay, that's it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and sew with love. Till next time, bye.